So I'm not gonna lie to you, I really didn't like this bike whenever it came out. And the reason being, a lot of it had to do was like my height. I'm at 6'3", at least that's what mine says. I haven't gone to a doctor in years. But it was a replacement for the 883, and I've never sat right on sporties. It just wasn't my thing, and it was slow, in my opinion. But as like time's gone on, this thing's kind of been like a burden over time. It's like aged really well, and I'm enjoying it more. And it's because I'm viewing it differently now. Like this bike, wheelbase wise, I'm very big into Dynas. Performance is far more my thing than anything else. And the wheelbase on this at 89.4 is only 3 inches shorter than the original Dyna Sturgis. So, and like if you've watched any of like Ryan Crucy's videos on this where he's done a really big build, like he's a world-renowned stunt rider. Guy knows what he's talking about, and really just showed a whole different view on this bike. So I've played around with it some. I would definitely go with the special over the standard. You know, you get in the passenger pillion back there. The rest. For me, the bigger thing is I like the badging a lot more. AMF inspired. I'm a big history nut, so that thing does a lot for me personally. But with that stuff in mind, I know a lot of people, it's like, hey, it's still a sporty. Yes, it's still built for your around town. Here in Evansville, you're gonna see it, like, we have people going 45 minutes just to get to work. I'm one of those people. So it's not the greatest for the long distance, but hey, a fish is terrible at climbing a tree. It's good at swimming though. And that's what this bike does. It's great for around town. It can do those longer trips if need be. Super fun bike to whip around in town. Best part though is it kind of fits that dual purpose role, right? It's also still got what we as riders were saying for a long time. The 883 was great for learning, but the ride mode still does that. But as a Dyna guy, like right now, the way it's sitting, it's very beginner friendly. You stance it like that, now we're looking more aggressive or more Dyna friendly. And if you haven't come down and done a joyride on one of these or played around with them, do. It's not gonna replace your street glide, not gonna replace your road glide, but you might find yourself having a really good time on it. I know I did, and I have never liked any of the sport bikes, but this one, you're gonna have a good time on it. Is this on now? Yeah, you'll notice a audio difference. We're not professionals. We are good riders. So with the bike, it's got the Red Max motor on it, and you'll notice again, 6'4". I'm sitting a whole, not 6'4", gained a height for video. Now still 6'3" apparently. Far more comfortable on this than I've been on any of the 883s. I'd still tweak some stuff. I'd still probably go a little bit taller on the bars. But with that riser setup on it, I'm sitting already a whole lot better than I was on the 883s whenever they were stock. The big thing that, especially for you V-Rod guys out there, liquid cooled motor, Revolution Max. It's a very fun bike with that motor. For a water cooled motor, you can actually run it higher in the RPMs versus on your air-cooled V-twins where you got to be lower down, more performance-oriented. I know a lot of people that have said they've ridden on this bike, but if you're riding it like a traditional V-twin, you're not getting into where the power is. The power on this thing, stupid amount of fun. That's where you got to kind of play with this thing, throw it in sport mode. Hey, you can get the front wheel up very easily with it. Ask me why, how. So for you Sportster guys, sport bike guys, V-Rod guys, or anybody that just enjoys a really good time, come on down, ask for Jesse. I've always got time to ride. Maybe you'll even trade in your glide here at Evansville Harley.